Hello. I know I'm a little late. Happens to the best of us. But I'm here. I made it. And I have a song of the day. The link is down in the description box. Got a lot of stuff on my mind today. So let's start with tonight's intro.
It's time to go live. Time to go live. Time to go live. It's time to go live. Time to go live. Time to go live. It's time to go live. It's time to go live. It's time to go live. And it's time to go live.
As always, thank you, Summer Savage. She gives me the best intros. I really appreciate the people that show up, the people that are consistent. Summer for the intros, Kimberly Gabaldon for her mad emoji game. Maz also has a crazy emoji game, and I love it. It's been kind of a heavy day. Walking around in my head. I've had to think about a lot of things. I've had to talk about a lot of things. And, well, that's not always a bad thing. But I am here mainly to talk about what the video is titled, Stigma and Mourning. All of it's made more difficult by ovulation. Oh my. Yeah, my ovary is still pissed off at me after squeezing out a fat, spiky egg yesterday. And, yeah. Oh, good. Tori just went on too. Tori just went live. Tori Magoo. I woke up later than I intended. I didn't get to the P.O. box today. When you are living with people who don't necessarily have quite the memory that they used to, sometimes they forget to assist you in waking up. And that's what happened today. Hey, Maz, I just talked about you. Were your ears ringing? I'm glad you're here. The thing that brought on the mourning, and I know a lot of us are dealing with mourning, is that I was trying to plow through my watch later list last night, and I came across a video from the lifeboat, and I love what Captain Calhoun is doing with the lifeboat. I think he's really knocking it out of the park. So please, I hope that I've related this to him effectively, and I want to relate it to you as well. I am throwing zero shade at Spanx. Not a drop. He's working with StreamYard, and he chose a countdown video, a little countdown sequence thing. It's a me problem that the one he chose that was available in StreamYard is Maybe you have ESP. That's very popular. That's very possible, Maz. It really is. Maybe part of you knew that I needed you to be here for this. He chose a countdown video that had a UFO on it. And not everybody's going to get this. And that's okay. And the ones who do get it, thank you, Hef. Yes. The ones who do get it know that that's the countdown video that my friend Doug used. And I'm not going to lie, it just was, it came up on in my watch later, and that's just a cue, and it popped up, and I saw that countdown, and I heard that countdown, and my heart literally stopped for at least one, if not two beats. Just stopped cold in my chest. And I had to look down and see, what the, oh, good, I'm more than 5 minutes in. What the fuck? How is there a Doug video on here? And it wasn't. It was Lifeboat. It was Spanx Calhoun. But it messed me up. So I fired off an email to Spanx. And I asked him a very simple, hey, it came up in my watch later. My heart literally stopped. Oh God, thank heavens. Maz, Hef, I am so glad that I'm not the only one. I just sent him an email and said, hey, listen, my heart stopped in my chest, and this is why. This is not a you problem. This is a me problem. The only question I have is, are you going to keep using that countdown? If you are, just let me know so that I can get my head right. I watch a lot of freaking YouTube. I've never seen anyone else use that intro, that countdown. Just let me know. And Spanx, bless him senseless, he replied with, let's explore this a little bit. It seems like there's something going on here that I'm not aware of. Can you talk to me about that? So I explained to him, A, how my channel started in the first damn place, just trying to keep people from going all Lord of the Flies around Doug not showing up. And I gave him the whole background on that. And I said, I use Restream too, bro. And free is our friend. And I know that that's one of the only free countdowns that's available on Restream. So again, not a you problem. This is a me problem. But I laid it all out for him about, the series of events and what happened and everything else. And I mean, like I said, bless him senseless. he was so sweet about it. And he's like, and afterwards, when I laid on all of that out for him, he's like, wow, that's a lot. And I am sorry that I made you lay all that out for me. That seems like just a lot. Um, I don't know that I can use that countdown anymore, knowing that I might be triggering a whole community of people. And I can't speak for anybody else. I'm sorry, you guys. I can't speak for anybody else. I can speak for me, and that's it. And I don't know if he's going to continue using it because I didn't feel comfortable speaking for anybody else. But I told him what I was going through with it. And that's all I can say about that. That's agreed. You're not the only one. And I think this is, I know it's the first time on a live stream, but I think this is probably the first time that I've allowed myself to shed tears over Doug. And it was just, you know, I know it was inadvertent. I know he wasn't doing it on purpose. And again, I can only speak for myself. And so that's all I did. But the fact that he was, I didn't expect him to come back and say, let's explore this. But that's exactly what he said. And I really appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. And he is a credit to his father. And he's a credit to himself for behaving the way that he did and receiving my question the way that he did. He didn't just say, yeah, I plan on using it. The fuck? And it just, yeah. I mean, when I say my heart stopped in my chest, it absolutely did. I saw it a few days ago. Have says, I kind of liked it that it reminded me of Doug. It feels like keeping his memory alive. That's fair. That's totally fair. And like I said, I didn't tell him to stop using it. I just said, let me know so that I can wrap my own brain around it. I can get my brain meats adjusted to the fact that other people are going to use it. It's a thing. But yeah, I ain't singing it right now, but thank you, Kimberly. Yeah. Zena Marlene to Doug. Because it's to Doug every time. and to Spanx. Cheers to both of y'all. And I know that I'm in a rough spot right now, hormonally, because the ovulation thing is going on. But that really hit me really hard. And to all the people who are out there who have chosen to call me cold, unfeeling, and like I didn't give a shit, because the night I found out about Doug having passed, that I somehow managed to go back online and seemingly not be affected. Those people are welcome to go and fuck themselves, because they don't know. They ain't me. They don't live in my body. We all know that Maz, I love you, Maz. I am not telling tales out of school. We know that you can cry at the drop of a tissue. I can't. I absolutely cannot. I've always had to keep it to myself, because I've been told that I'm too thin-skinned, that I need to toughen up, that I need to get my shit together. I shouldn't be so sensitive. So I don't show that. That doesn't mean I don't feel it. It just means I can hold it together until I'm not in front of a camera. And the night that I got that news, I knew that if I didn't go back on, because I told everyone I was going back on, and when I was on the phone, I was asked, please don't say anything yet. We're trying to get the word to the rest of his family before we release it to everyone else. And I respected that, and I said, okay. And I knew that if there was even the tiniest hint in the way that I behaved, looked, sounded, that somebody would have gone off. Somebody, I mean, it didn't stop the conspiracy theories, okay? It didn't. And I've been attacked over them shits too. It didn't stop the people going full on Lord of the Flies in his chat. And it didn't stop people coming over here and trying to challenge me with their questions, even months later. It didn't stop them. But I did what I could. And that's all that I could do. Because I'm one human. There's only so much I can do, right? And all I wanted to do was say, come on over to our house. We can ride bikes and play Parcheesi and maybe not spool each other up. They wound up doing that anyway. But they didn't fucking do it in here. And they won't. Because I don't allow it. I allow a lot in my chat. And I'm good with it. I don't believe in a lot of censorship. The only thing I'm intolerant of is intolerance. But if you come in here and you're trying to be a dick to the other people in my chat, they don't deserve that. You want to come and challenge me? Challenge me. Ask me your questions. Send me a fucking email. Do what you want to do. But if you're going to come into my chat and make childish comments, or if you're going to just come out from under your bridge and be a troll, or whatever, if you have actual questions, ask those fuckers. I think I've proven that I'm a relatively open book. I answer almost anything. And if I won't answer it in open chat, I will answer it in an email. Don't come after my other chatters. Don't be a dick. Keep your trolling to yourself. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to have a space where we could hang out, process what we need to, hold space for everybody else dealing with whatever they're dealing with and all that shit. That's all I wanted. I'm not here to talk about conspiracy theories. I'm not here to trash out one side to gain favor with another side. I'm not about that. I want the donut shop that I used to hang out in the middle of the night when I was a teenager. I don't care what colors you're wearing, what motorcycle group you're a member of, what chat is your favorite, what creator is your favorite. None of that matters to me. We're all people. We're all individuals. Be them. Be you. Stop looking at signs. Stop looking at stigma. Stop looking at teams. All of that shit. Because in the end, we're all people. And all that matters is that we treat each other the way we would want to be treated. Don't be a dick. This can be biblical. We can take it there. We can take it to Will Wheaton. We can take it to whatever. I don't care. It boils down to the same damn thing. And so, yeah, I'm dealing with some grief tonight. We were talking about stigma Oh, pardon me. In Tommy's lifeboat tonight, because somebody brought up doing sex work, being an escort, that kind of thing. I have depression. I have anxiety. Love you right back, Misha. There's so many different ways that we can put stigma on people. And I can't. I'm just not interested. Yeah, I can get my petty on. I sure can. I got my wooden spoon. I can be Petty Crocker every single day of the world. But I laugh at myself first. I poke fun at myself first. And I try very hard to be as good a human as I can be. I don't always succeed. Likely neither do you. But we make the attempt. And that's the important part, is that we're trying all the time. Petty Betty and the Crockers, live. We all that. You damn right, Hef. That wasn't the one. There we go. Petty Crocker and the Wooden Spoons. Damn right. Psych on the Rocks, Star Trek or Star Wars? For me personally, I'm a Star Wars girl through and through. And part of the reason I wound up in the state that I'm in today with my phone service not functioning is because Mom decided that she had to have Disney Plus so she could watch Mandalorian. We are a Star Wars house. But all of the TV stuff gets charged to my cards, my accounts. And so I wound up being a little bit short on my phone bill. And they said, yeah, no, we tired of yo ass. We're going to shut you down for a little while. So they did. But they were down there watching, I think they watched 6 or 7 episodes of Mandalorian tonight. So the folks are happy. What can I say? Speaking of saying, there's 48 people in here, and I need to say hi to some people. Might be a little past the greeting stage, but let me scroll to the top and say hi to y'all, because y'all deserve recognition. Hi, Janet T. And Guten Morgen, Sophia. Good to see you. I didn't mean to rhyme that. Melody, hi. Hey, the positive life. Not sorry, by the way, everybody, for starting things on kind of a downer. I'm not going to apologize for it, but I'm not really sure what exactly to say. except that's probably not what you were expecting when you got the notification that I was live. But you know, we roll a little bit different up in here. Deirdre Nikolai, hi, good to see you. Kimberly Gabaldon is here. There's Hef. Hey, y'all. Hey, let me know how your hair turned out. I want to see it. Allentine, hey, hey. Good to see you. Nicole Yonker, hi. And Maya Godmorgen. How's your ribs? Krista Melinda. Hello, my love. Good to see you. Smoke. Good to see you, bro. Happy you're here. Joanne Rice is here. Hi, everyone. Diana S. SP Fanny. Very nice. There's Maz. Yeah, it was a good intro, wasn't it? She knocks it out the park. Psych on the Rocks. Back at ya. Somebody just sent me a pating. God morgen to you, Ms. Ekblama. Good to see you. Have thought the same thing. Maz saw the countdown too. Space Diesel. You're the cutest. My future wifey in a different lifey. Love you right back. Thank you. And thanks for coming back. It's nice to have you here. Sandy Wandy. Good morning to you, Sandy Wandy. Good to see you. Pamela SP Butterfly is sending them hugs to all who are mourning, no matter the reason. Kristen with a C is telling us Sabah El Kir. And I don't know if I'm saying that correctly or if that involves a more guttural thing. You're welcome to give me some guidance on that, Kristen with a C. It looks, I can't tell if it's Arabic or Hebrew. I'm bad at telling the two apart. But please, you're welcome to give me guidance on that. I'd love to be able to say that correctly and also know what it means. Yep. Yes. I know. I miss him terribly. And I can't watch his videos right now. So I knew that it wasn't a Doug video in my watch later. I'm like, how the fuck did that get there? And I can't watch his videos right now. I just can't. I can't bring myself to do it. And Maz felt the same way. I'm super glad I'm not the only one. Thank you so much, the both of you. Thank you so much for validating that it wasn't just me. Hi, Suzanne White. Good to see you. Working and listening in the background. Hope everyone has a good day, night, and has a poop knife on hand if you need it. I gotta tell you, those things are, they're lifesavers. Spanx would be the only one that I don't mind using that. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of true. Also, I did invite Spanx. I did let him know, hey, listen. If you're plagued with insomnia or you're up working late, come on over. I know that you would be welcomed with open arms in my chat. So come on in, bro. He has been invited officially. Grief is weird, and what triggers memories is even weirder. Sophia, you are not fucking wrong. Senses. For me, a lot of things are triggered by fragrance, by smell. I can smell it. It used to be, before I had made a whole lot of progress on my fire-related PTSI, that I could, and I knew if somebody was using a wood stove within 10 miles of me and what direction it was in. And I could feel my chest get tight. It doesn't do that anymore. But like, sense memory is so weird. Yeah, sounds. The sound of that UFO countdown and the vision, the sight of it, I was fucked up just from that. That was sweet of Spanx. And I loved the conversation that we had around that. And I hope to continue that conversation. But I love the fact that he just said, let's explore this. And he was curious about it. Like, he wanted to know. And bless him, he really is a chip off the old watch. He is, that kid is something else. And his curiosity, I love it. And the compassion, the empathy. I couldn't be more impressed. I was quite pleased with that interaction. And like I said, I hope to continue it. Hello, Ken Cole. Hey, bro. Listen, Ken Cole, I took your advice, and the advice of some others, and the Amazon wish list is now linked in the description box. I thought it was familiar. Oh, yeah, there are certain words that will trigger me, and tonight, Nana referred to the kiddo by her Mother's Day name, and I almost lost it. Yep. Grief is straight up a mofo. You are not wrong. You're not wrong. Spanx is a great man, Joanne Rice. That is the absolute truth. Spanx is a gent, says Nicole Yonker. Hello, Nicole Yonker. Thank you for sharing that. I thought I was the only one. Not a day goes by that I don't think about Doug. And that is the truth. I think about him all the time. I mean, every time I do a Xenu Marlene here, it's because of him. He's always somewhere in my brain mates. And I said the words, so cheers, y'all. Do not apologize. You have the right to shed tears over this. I know you didn't mean to type shred. Did you shred your pants? I'm pretty sure that was an autocock rocket, so I'm good with it. Yeah, Spanx, you know what, Alan? Spanx is a really good guy. He is delightful. He is delightful. And like I said, the last thing I expected was for him to respond in quite that manner. I expected something relatively polite because he seems like that kind of guy. I did not expect, let's explore this. And then after I just barfed all this stuff out at him for his response. And you know what? I'm going to pull it up because I need to share it with you. It's, thank you so much for sharing this with me. I imagine that was difficult. And for what it's worth, I am sorry I put you through that. Knowing this, I feel it is only right to use something else. If you hadn't spoken up, I would never have known I was triggering a whole community. I appreciate you. I told him he didn't put me through anything and that he was welcome to use whatever he wanted to use. But that was something else. That kind of response was, yeah, it was something else. I don't even know what to say. But I feel seen. That's probably the best way I can say it, is I feel seen and I feel heard. And I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, Janet G, for all the hearts. Thank you, Sandy Wandy. Thank you, Pam. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of respect for Spanx before, but this this interaction blew me away. It absolutely blew me away. 100% the positive life. Saw it a few days ago, liked that it reminded me of Doug. Feels like keeping his memory alive. Yeah. And Spanx doesn't even know Doug. Spanx never interacted with Doug, from what I understand. I don't think they ever communicated. That is why he makes a good captain for the lifeboat, Pamela. I agree with you 100%. Yeah, Deirdre Nikolai. To Doug. Grief has a way of sneaking up on you when you're somewhat ready. Yeah, Sophia. No shit. We all deal with our grief in our own way and in our own time. That is the truth. Even now, Joanne, I can't let it fly out here. But I do feel like I've gotten to a point where I will be able to cry about it, where I couldn't before. So thank you everyone for that. I appreciate that. I couldn't before. I just couldn't. And this is literally the first time that I've shed tears over it. I felt crappy over it. I've felt very sad, really unhappy, but the biological response of actually crying hasn't happened until now. And I appreciate you guys for going through this with me, helping me through it. I love you right back, Psych on the Rocks. Thank you. Healing prayers. Whoever said that to you about being too sensitive can just fuck off into the forever. Yeah. Thanks, Hef. I hope so. I tried. I didn't know what I was doing any more than anyone else did. I was just kind of bumbling my way through, but I did what I could. I did what I could. We all do what we can. We find our way through. Taking fuck off into the forever. You were strong for everyone. I'm a mess every day. Yeah, I can't be. But I admire the freedom that you feel with yourself to be able to do that. Because I can't. Yep, we started with a lot of fighting those idiots. That is true, Hef. It's ironic that a society that expects functioning and keeping it together is mad at people doing just that. Right? And yet, I've been attacked on that front. Not to my face, of course, because they wouldn't send me that email. But I've been attacked on that front to other people. Why? Like, we all process our shit in different ways. And if I had been asked to present things a certain way, I had to do that, and I had to keep the whole thing together, because if I hadn't, people would have known. I remember that night you gave us a refuge. Thank you, Kimberly. I was being attacked in the chat before that. Girl, we all were. Everybody was. Everybody who was trying to speak some kind of fucking reason in that chat. I'm going through my own grief right now. I understand how these triggers stop time. Yes. I'm trying to see it as the universe's way of giving me a moment to acknowledge them. It still breaks me, but it helps. You know what? That's a really good way to look at it. And if I can keep my shit together well enough, I will try to keep that in mind. The last couple of years has had a lot of grief, a lot of challenges for me, and I'm going to try to remember that. There's Mary. Hi, Mary. Sorry it's 25 freaking minutes later, but hi. And hello, Jazzy Girl Sarah. Good to see you. Sorry I didn't meet Doug. Can you share your favorite memories of him? You know what? I am not the only one who has memories of Doug. Y'all go right on ahead in that chat. Do your thing. Matt White, you deserve happiness, enrichment, and respect. You have our ears and my shoulder. Thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate that. Misha popping in, saying hi. And I love you all. Well, we love you right back, darling. Grief is love that persists. Better out than in, says Hev. Better out than in. Boy, that includes tears, burps, farts, like everything, man. Better out than in. You ain't wrong. Grief is love that persists. Who amongst us isn't a mess in some way? That is the damn truth, Sophia. Hi, sunshines. Good to see ya. Proud, dirty stay up. Very nice. You will never be or feel as useless as I was or felt when I was in hospital when my wife was having her laparoscopy. Yeah. Yeah. Feeling powerless sucks. I saw that intro on the boat the other day and I couldn't keep watching. I wondered if anyone else had noticed it. I'm sorry that it upset you too. I'm gonna tell you, Kim, I sent an email to Spanx and the way that he has responded is incredible. But welcome. Welcome. I honestly have never seen a Star Wars, whatever they have. I don't know if it's a show or movies. Yes. If you have Disney Plus, you can you can click on Star Wars on the little Star Wars icon thinger. Scroll down, it'll give you all of the movies and the shows and the animated series and everything else all in chronological order in the Star Wars universe. So you don't get lost. It's pretty amazing. Noble Savage. Hi. Good evening, friends. Hadn't caught a live in a while. Well, we're happy to have you here. I'm here and just been listening. Love you. Love you right back. Love you right back, Jen. Thank you. Never apologize for sharing your heart. Sharing life's ups and downs is why we're here. That's right. That's right. We are here. You'll send a photo, not much of a change from the other color. Okay, cool. I'm never going to wicked about slipped rhyme. Thank you, Sophia. Yeah, Maya. I needed to get it out tonight. Apparently I did. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Don't ever apologize for being real. That's all you're ever going to get from me is being real. Mariana, good morning to you. Good morning. I want to once again say thanks. Who did see that I wanted to be recognized and to the greetings. Yeah, that's our birthday girl, man. I am, I'll always ask because some people get really embarrassed. But you know what? If you want that recognition, I am happy to provide it because I personally think there are some people who don't think we should celebrate birthdays after insert random year here, right? I think that's nonsense. And I'll tell you why. Like kids, we get excited. Oh my God, it's their second birthday. Let's have a themed everything and rent a bounce house and entertainers that we pay and a bunch of shit that they ain't gonna remember. I say the older you get, the more you should celebrate because honestly, the fact that we keep moving on. We keep doing the thing year after year after year. We get to celebrate that shit. We get to celebrate that we have survived another year of nonsense and heinous fuckery, most foul. Why not celebrate? I don't celebrate a birthday. I celebrate a birthday season all month, all of September. You want to take me out for lunch for my birthday? It ain't belated if it's on the 19th. It ain't belated until it's October 1st, y'all. Celebrate the whole damn month. You've earned it. Anyway, that's how I feel about it. You needed to get it out tonight. I'm glad you're not apologizing for it. Damn right I'm not. I'm not here to apologize for feeling. Hello, Sarah Turner. Hi, Cricket, and all the beautiful chat. Yes. Hi. What video? I don't know what you mean, Mariana. Yes. Your mom's perfume. Smell it out of nowhere with no one around. Damn right. That's when you know she's visiting. I know grief, sending love. Kiki, I'm sorry that you know grief. I'm sorry that you have to. But thank you for sending love. I sent it right back to you. Spanx does have high emotional intelligence, Sandy Wandy. 100%. He is a remarkable human being. And, yeah, my esteem for him grew quite a bit today. Just, let's explore this. I was like, okay, all right, I see you. It's just like, she's just saying, I'm still here for you. That's right, Hef. She's still there. She hanging around. That's right. That's what happens when you smell it. Oh, and we are late. We're late. I don't know that I can sing the song tonight, y'all. Should I sing the song tonight? Fuck. I don't think I can do it. I can't put on the face that I put on when I sing the song. But this is me reminding you that no matter what time of day it is, if it's time for your night meds, or if it's time for day meds, take them. And sip first so the things don't stick. Safe Shred and Cock Rocket. Oh, Maz. By the way, Maz. Oh, good. Kristen with a C. Thank you. Thank you. It means good morning in Arabic. Got to get the imagine trying to force a hair out of your throat. You'll send you a clip of how to pronounce. Kristen, thank you. That's amazing. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Got to crash. Oh. Ooh. Shit. And you sent this like 15 minutes ago. God damn it. Gotta crash. I'm doing a stream in the morning about glossolalia. And I gotta get up early and get my stuff together. Good night, all. Oh my God, Maz. I'm so sorry it took me so long. Hi, Ann Hummingbird. I'm so sorry that it took me so long to get to this glossolalia. Shamala humala. That's fascinating. And I wish I could be awake for it, but I am not going to be. I guarantee you. I need to talk to you about a new emoji, because shit's been popping off up in here, and I don't even know how we're gonna find a way to interpret it, but I believe in you. So I hope that you sleep sweet. I hope that your glossolalia stream in the morning goes well. That's amazing. I love it. Doug was simply awesome. Yes, Anne. Simply awesome, and I'm grateful that I met him. Did you get to meet him in person, Ann Hummingbird? He's Shamala Hamana, says Hef. So grateful for this community. We are happy to have you here, Misha. Well, good morning, Brian. Good to see ya. I'm this stoic, high functioning person too until it comes out, and I'm usually done with it fast. Doesn't mean you don't feel it, just means you can keep it together for others to fall apart. Yep, 100%. Sophia, my sister. I hear you. Yes, Brian, we are all a mess here. Misha, we ain't gonna shun you no matter what kind of scene you make. Ken Cole, well, there's a little happy on the way, and it's a good one. Well, thank you so much. I've been a mess all weekend. Hate it, can't help it though. Alternative? Nah. Tired of hiding out and holding it in. I see you. And you know what, Misha? I know that you're having challenges with typing tonight. Maybe I will just keep being shocked at the beautiful that is this community. We've got a pretty goddamn good community here. I see you have. Yeah, it doesn't apply to sex though. That's better in than out. I mean, yes, Matt. Yes. Fuck yes. And also Terry Pratchett, has he been sainted yet? Cuz he deserves it. Terry Pratchett's quote, "Speak their name, tell their stories, and carry them with you always." Yeah. 100%. Anne, you too, huh? You in the club. I was pretty stoned, but sobered up real quick. Yep. Nicole Yonker wants a bounce house. I know. I want a bounce house. It's not getting older. It's leveling up. Sunshines wants a bounce house for her 60th. Nicole Yonker's birthday is on the 17th. Half has one. Half, I already sent you your birthday card, girl. October is my month, says Pamela. Something to be said about all of us peeps celebrating our unbirthdays every now and then either. Misha, you are absolutely correct about that. Well, they can give me the cake and leave my age out of it. Yes. Cake. Because cake. I love cake. I got the answer. I meant the one that reminded of Doug. Oh, video? It was a lifeboat video. And it's just that Spanx used the same intro that Doug used to use. It's a free intro, a free countdown that you can get from Restream. If you use that sort of thing, it had a UFO on it, and Spanx thought it was the only one that was available for free that looked kind of cool. And bless him, the next video that I looked at, the one from tonight, before I had even replied to his video, or to his email, he had already changed it. So it was from 3 days ago. The countdown intro is on Obscure Quotes Quarterly on the Lifeboat. That's where you find it. At The Lifeboat on YouTube. If you look at Obscure Quotes Quarterly, it's just the countdown intro that was all Doug. I deserve some fun for adulting and not constantly asking people what the fuck is wrong with them in colorful ways. Yes. Yes, sister. Yes. It's okay not to sing. Thank you. Thank you, Pamela. Just take your damn meds, weirdos. Misha. Thank you. And thanks all of you guys for allowing me to be me. Sometimes I just can't do it. I do the best I can most of the time, but tonight was just not the night for it, and I appreciate that, Misha. Thank you very much, and you're welcome. I can't put that mask on. Know that someone who is not wholly gone while their name is still spoken. Damn right, Matt. Damn right. Jen says it's good enough for me. Right on. Maya, I have no idea when your birthday is, but I'm also really bad at remembering birthdays, and I don't know if you've told me. So, you don't have to have it listed on Facebook, which means that when it is your birthday, you're just going to have to come in and tell me so that I can sing songs to you. Because I will. What is glossolalia? Glossolalia is speaking in tongues. It's the spontaneous speaking in tongues that a lot of fundamentalists seem to think is quite the thing, whether they be Pentecostal, Baptist, or anything else, man. Shamalahala. Speaking in tongues is also known as glossolalia. And what a cool word that is, isn't it? I love it. Oh, Alan Ballantyne, Nicole is in South Africa. I'm not going to make a scene. I'm going to make a whole production. Damn right. Yep, you did, and it was epic. That was a pretty good fucking birthday card, wasn't it? Can we fix it? No, it's fucked. Bought a bounce house for the Grand Princess about 5 years ago. That was fun. They sold it last year. I was so sad. Love bounce houses. I know. I love bouncy houses. Can I ask for birthday present ideas now for September? I mean, my Amazon wish list is in the thing below. The eternal thing that I don't think anybody's going to get me is the lifetime membership to Rosetta Stone, which gets you access to all of the languages that they teach forever. That's like my ultimate gift. Airline gift cards, cruise line gift cards, mainly airline gift cards because I like to fly a lot. I go all over the place when I have the opportunity. But also Sephora gift cards, Lush gift cards, Ulta gift cards, all of those things, even Target gift cards, they're always the right size and they always fit. And I don't have to worry about them clashing with anything else. I I'm sure I can come up with some other stuff. I don't know. Jen, email me. I don't even like thinking about that shit. I did do my 39th or 49th at Chuck E. Cheese. Well done, sunshines. For my 35th birthday, I did the flying trapeze. For my 40th, I had an entire nerd bar in Brooklyn with a band that we hired. All of it at my disposal. I invited 250 people for my 40th birthday. 8 showed up. There's a bounce house that looks like an Irish pub you can rent. Just leaving this here. Nice. I'm telling you though, Sophia, the idea of a bounce house crossed with an Irish pub sounds like a lot of vomit in the yard and in the bounce house. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I can get behind that. And Hummingbird still orders Chuck E. Cheese pizza from DoorDash. Right on. Hev's birthday is on the 28th. That's 13 days from now. She has Cash App and the PayPal that Alan Ballantyne made her get. I see what you're doing. Same. Lord Xenu, I would have managed to injure myself so bad. Absolutely. Okay, this I appreciate. Love the song, but we don't just tune in for that. You're not a dancing monkey. Yes. That is the truth. I'm not a dancing monkey. I try to give what people expect as often as I can, but you're right. I'm not a dancing monkey. I think you have my birthday because of all of the info I sent you for future travel planning. I probably do, Pamela. I bet I do. I bet I've got your whole family's birthdays up in this piece. I should probably take a look at that. So I'm watching, oh, honey. I'm watching all of the Doug videos. I didn't know him very well and feel as though I missed out on someone important. His videos are still there. And that's the important part. All he wanted was to get the word out. And Scientology was fucking evil. That L. Ron Hubbard was a hypnotist. He was really good at it. And he taught his church how to be good at it. How to train people to accept abuse and how to dish out abuse. He was a pretty amazing guy. And he was my friend. And I miss him. But his videos are still there. And that's important. I'm really glad that they're still there. I am thrilled that they haven't been taken down. I love that. And I think he'd probably be pretty happy about it too. Shamala shikamoshai. Yeah. A cool word for a crazy concept. Yep, that's glossolalia. My daughter is trying to steal that sticker. I said no. Good. Keep saying no. She can't has it. She no can has. And I'm also slowly watching all of these videos on replay. Right on, sunshines. Does Temu even do gift cards, sunshines? I don't even know. Next week, evening of the 23rd, I'm going on Our Other's Keeper here on YouTube, and I'm going to be doing a deep dive on my fucked up story. Gonna lay out a lot, and I'd appreciate it if you all tuned in, because it's going to be hard, and I could use the support. Brian, remind me. That's 8 days from now. I do not have the bandwidth to keep that in my head. Please remind me. Like, I need the date. I need the time. I'll link to that shit up in here. I absolutely will. For you. Gonna go broke making all the stickers everyone wants? You know what? For you, I don't even know what you want, Jen, for your birthday. But, I mean, I'm thinking Michael's gift cards. I'm not going to send you Hobby Lobby fucking anything. I don't know where you get your stickers and your vinyl for all of the things that you do. Honestly, for your birthday, I'd either send you crafting supplies or a babysitter for 3 days while you fuck off somewhere that ain't home, that ain't next to your machines. I don't even know where it would be, Jen. But tell us where you order from. Willing to bet that we could probably hook you up. A friend of ours, theology major, went to a service where people spoke in tongues. He recited a Bible passage alternating Hebrew and Greek. A member interpreted it as something completely different. Of course they did. Of course they did. Sunshines has PayPal, but nobody made her get it. Glossolalia is a tautology being made of the Greek and Latin for tongue, polyglot, one with many languages, and echolalia, one who repeats your words back to you. Okay. That makes sense. I aspire to be a polyglot, honestly. To be an actual fluent, legit polyglot. I just have smatterings of other languages, little bits and pieces, but not enough. My mom calls me a polyglot. I disagree. But yeah, I hear you. See, and this also, the combo of Greek and Latin, that's why the plural of octopus is not octopi. Because that would make it a tautology. It would make it a combination of the Greek and the Latin. Plural of octopus is octopuses. I don't make the rules. Positive Life wants to do something big for their 50th coming next December. Now, next December, you mean December 2024 or 2025? How much advance time do I have to plan this? Because, I mean, we could probably figure some shit out. But if you did start dancing like a monkey, we would watch. Well, that's fair. Thank you, Sunshines. So what I hear is power washing after the bouncing. Ultimate fun. Yes. Corey has echolalia in sign language. And that's okay. I'm okay with that, though, because I feel like I could probably learn something. Yes. He's free to read in his eternal library with all the animals and smoking now while having left an amazing legacy. Yes, Sophia. Yes. And I told my BFF because he loved her dog so much. I referred to her dog as Doug's girlfriend. And I told my best friend, if you happen to kind of see somebody about 6'2", blonde, playing with your dog in the backyard, but you can't really see him, he doesn't come and hang out, he doesn't run for the gate when you call Elvira in, you'll know that he met your dog. Trapeze idea is so flippin' hot, though. I don't think I've celebrated a birthday since 2013, actually. What the shit, Misha? Turned 49 in June. Maybe I will this year. Celebrate it. Celebrate it. You're still here with us. That's important. When you get more details, you'll be sure to let us know. Thank you, Brian. All right, you get your shit from Amazon? Thank you, Pup Groomer. So your Amazon wish list, perhaps, might be handy. You know how to reach me. Just don't call me right now because yeah. Kim D. Hi is here. Hef is a polynot and it's octopussy. Okay. 2025, the positive life. All right, so we've got plenty of time. Ooh, we gonna plan. I was raised Pentecostal Church of God. I always felt bad because I could never do it. Felt like I was letting everyone down. Then I realized some were faking it. I would not faking it. Always been the black sheep. You know what? I send a lot of people to look at Java Doodles. It's on Facebook. It's on the YouTubes. JAVA Doodles. DOODLES. They actually had one. Hef, I thought of you immediately. They actually had one. I guess this poor person behind that channel was raised up in that kind of thing. And so they did there's a whole Java Doodle about the Shamala Hamala. I'll try to find it again. I don't know how long ago it was, but it was super cute. And I was like, I know some people who need to see this. And because I'm bad at a lot of things, I didn't share it with them. But I'll try to find it. English is no language. It's 3 languages wearing a long coat. At least 3 languages, Matt White. You're not kidding. Corey will be 50 in December. Okay. Early happy birthday to Corey. The Positive Life would like to rent a huge Airbnb with lots of fun stuff. End of 2025. Kim D will be 60 on January 30th. I'm definitely having an event. Nice. I just looked up Rosetta Zone and it's 50% right now, $199 for the lifetime. Don't know if that's just in my area or what. Still a lot, but letting you know in case that's swingable. Sometimes I see it available. They'll have even more sales on where it'll be $149 for the lifetime, but $199 is usually what I see. And you can get it from their website or you can get it from Groupon. But yeah, it's not swingable for me. But that's the ultimate. I love it. He would have loved Mona. That is the truth, Jen. He absolutely would have loved the land hippo. Kim D loves birthdays, and Hummingbird has 67 coming this year. Now I wish Doug would have met Phil. Brian, he might be making the rounds. It's on my link tree already on my page since several people asked about it. Good, Jen. I'm really glad. Just sub to them. I'll be leaving a raid comment as well. Nice, Misha. Good, Hef. You're gonna find the Shamal Hamala. My neighbor friend and I, says Maya, hang on, let me get this shit to work. Do little things for each other on our birthdays. She had hers the other day and I was going to hang up balloons for her, but I had to get the air pump from the car to be able to get them blown up. My ribs were not happy about blowing up balloons. I bet they fucking weren't. Your poor ribs. I definitely would love to help you. Would love you to help me plan an event. Girl, my email address is in the description box down below. You just hit me up. Marion. Heard about one standing in church saying Honda Kawasaki. Good night, Smoke. Sleep sweet, honey. I finally made it to the bottom of the chat. Hey, Bridget Alexander. How you doing? Good to see ya. Well, Summer's not here tonight. I think she might have gone to bed a little bit early, and that's okay. That's all right. We do what we need to do to take care of ourselves, and that's where it starts. So, you were on a late night call. Well, rock the fuck on, Bridget. I see you, Matt White. Cheers to you. Can you hook me up with an Apple link for your subs? Oh, for the memberships. I know I have one in my email that I got from the delightful Mark Hardman. Mark. All right, let us copy the positive life. This should work. I've just popped it into the chat for you. That should work. If you open up Safari and use that link, that should do it. I'm not positive, because I rock with Android, but I got that from Mark Hardman, who emailed it to me, and I've kept it in my email like all by myself for, reasons. Reminds me of when Rowan Atkinson started blurting out random German words as a skit where he played an opera singer singing an Ode to Joy in Germany. Oh my God. Rowan Atkinson is a funny bastard. Goofy looking, but funny. Xenu Marlene, y'all. For no particular reason, for all the reasons. Cheers. That is the best reason. I agree. No, Misha, I swear you sent me photos. Oh, but that was on April 30th. I'm sorry. Did I mention that I'm really bad at Facebook? Okay. First of all, important things are important. You couldn't get it off that link. The Positive Life, I mean, you can subscribe. I don't know how to do the membership thing. If you can't get it off that link, I'm kind of dumb about stuff like that. But, okay, first and foremost, we need our nightly dose of Tiny Phil. Baby Phil. You guys, would you look at that spotted tummy? How can you even? I can't even with that spotted tummy. Look at the spotted belly. And the toe beans. And the everything. I'm beside myself with that. Now, shall we talk about glossolalia? All of the print is going to be backwards. But if you've ever been involved in any kind of fundamentalist speaking in tongues, yeah, that's the blue healer. That's where the spots come from. It is the truth. He is the best. If you've ever been involved in any kind of church where speaking in tongues happened, yes, the print is going to be backwards. Roll with it. The rest of it, you're going to understand.
In my super fundamentalist church, we did not speak in tongues, but we were open to the idea of speaking in tongues. And that Sunday morning, I sort of knew I was going to do it because I'm dramatic. And in the middle of the service, I said out loud, Shamala Hamala. And everyone around me was like, oh my God, it's happening. And everyone started saying Shamala Hamala. And I was sort of like, you guys are just copying what I'm saying. But now we're all crying, saying Shamala Hamala. And my pastor said it was the language that angels spoke. And I imagined the scene in heaven where the angels were like, what's up, Jesus? Shamala Hamala. In my super fundamentalist church, we did not speak in tongues, but we were open to the idea.
Shamala hamala. It's the best. I love Java Doodles so much. Yeah. I love it. And it all started with, if you have anxiety, throw it out the window. Self-hatred, out the window. That thing that reminds you of your ex and heartbreak, out the window. And it just keeps going on from there. And it makes me so happy that pretty much everything these days goes out the window. My mom used to always joke and say the shikamo shy part. Yeah, nice. So yeah, there you go. I think I'm gonna go find a snack and try to deal with the rest of what today has handed me. So what makes me sad is they actually believe they're talking sense. Some of them do. Most of them, I think, are going along to get along. Yes, defenestration. Matt White, defenestration is one of my favorite words. Took a boyfriend to church with me one day. Our pastor was on one that morning. He was running from one pew to another via the top rails. Boyfriend was so red-faced, all the pearl snap buttons were off shirt. That's funny. I love the word defenestration, Matt White. I cannot even express how much I love that word. I'd be so tempted to just say foreign language insults and curses. Sophia, the only thing I know how to say in Arabic, which is probably about as close to Aramaic as I'm going to get, is the one phrase that will likely get me slapped. Because I have a vagina. And I'm not supposed to say things that way. I also know some pretty crude phrases in Sicilian. I know how to call you a red-assed monkey in Japanese. Yeah, I've got all kinds of stuff. Kevin James Thornton is the guy that did that. He's a comedian and tells stories. We're in the same religion. I laugh so hard at him. He's great. He is behind all of the Java Doodles stuff, and I am in love with him. I'd love to meet him. He's goddamn hilarious, and he is the sweetest, and I think he's adorable. Yeah, I think it's time for one for the road, y'all. For all 60 of you who are here, whether you are in the chat actively communicating with us or whether you're lurking, I'm happy that you're here. Thank you for spending time with us. Please hit the like or the dislike, whichever you choose. I'm not here to tell you what to think. Please check to see if you're still subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, you could do worse. It's fast, it's free, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt at all. Unlike that hiccup, which just unfortunately jogged my sore ovary. Rude. Bodies are so rude. But please subscribe. Please consider subscribing. I've got a goal. I'd love to meet it. I'm just a little more than a couple hundred away. Little more than 200 away. We do have memberships. $2.99, one level. That's it. Because I'm not here to play around, but it really is one of the more sustainable ways of keeping the channel going. And if you would like to support the channel in a way that does not involve YouTube eating 30% of it, down in the description box is not only my email, so you can hit me up with any questions you might have, any answers you might have, or if you want to book your cabin for the Xena Marlene cruise. Yes, there are still people who are just now hearing about it, and yes, there are still cabins available for the moment. Song of the day, the link is down there. Shout out to my girl Solar in South Korea. Rented out the entire Club Gay Itaewon in Seoul. Even though gay people are nowhere near as accepted there as they are here, she rented out that whole club for the entire day. She brought in all kinds of different dancers of all different genders, shapes, sizes for that song. And yeah, it's a banger. I kind of have it stuck in my head. So that's the song for the day, because fuck stigma, fuck stereotypes, fuck xenophobia. Get it together, folks. Don't be a dick. The other things down in that description box, though, are the PayPal that I've had for ages attached to my business, and the Venmo that Denver Steve-O made me get, and my P.O. box, as well as the Amazon wish list that a couple people have asked for. So that's all down there. One for the road, y'all. I ain't singing it tonight, but one for the road. Cheers. I love you right back, Nicole Yonker. Tattooed on my back is the love poem from Hamlet, albeit in Klingon. That's one of the most beautiful things I think I've ever heard in my life. Misha hit the 300 mark today without even realizing it. 300 people who believe in me enough to hit the button and give me a chance. Hope to someday give them something entertaining. I bet you will. I bet you will. I believe you will. Mizek Blama's excited about that cruise. You ain't the only one. We're 130 days out. Can you believe it? Sent email with a leak. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you, Pamela SP Butterfly. Good vibes. Thank you, Brian. I'll take all the good vibes I can get. Y'all, thank you so much. I know this wasn't the most happy-go-lucky, sing-songy, whatever thing, but I'm keeping it real for y'all. And you always keep it real for me. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for all of your assistance. I'll be back tomorrow. Same bug time, same bug channel. And hopefully, in a little bit of a better mood. It would be great if this pain would go away. In the meantime, I hope that you rest well. You have a good day, a good night, a good afternoon, no matter where you are. Remember to take your meds, hydrate, sleep sweet, stay safe. Peace to you.